Still trying to find your favorite fantasy platform for this year? Today we're going to look at Sleeper. Let's dive in. Draft boards, modern league chat rooms, multi-team trading ability. These are some of the opportunities you have with Sleeper. Sleeper is a great platform if you are a football enthusiast. It's a fun, interactive platform. It's got some modern ability. The chat room is the greatest. I know I've been in many leagues on different platforms. This is probably the most fun on a chat room we've had. You get to use emojis, GIFs, photos, poll questions, things of that nature. People seem to respond really well to it. We get a lot of chatter going in that. You also have the ability to privately DM somebody if you're talking trades and that nature, and you don't want the influence of the rest of the league. But it is a phenomenal platform to use for fantasy football. Now, it has its limitations. It only has 2 sports you can use. It only does basketball and it does football. But for the football aspect of it, it's great. It has tools and information that you can use that really are hands down the easiest, I think, as far as any platform I've used. Looking at past stats and rankings, snap percentage usage, things of that nature where you may not thought it was a big deal, but man, having that information at your fingertips is really, really great. We talked about the multi-team trade. You can do a 3-team trade in this league. Looking to try to get that player you really want, but just don't have enough. Try to involve a third team to try to get the guy you really want. Could be the edge that you needed to get the guy you've been eyeballing all year. Another great feature is the draft board. I like it because sometimes you just can't seem to get everybody on the same page to show up for one day for a couple hours to do a draft. Things get in the way, family, jobs, prior commitments. But I love that Sleeper has a draft board that is similar to any draft kit that you will buy. And colors represent players. It's easy to follow along. You already know what the next team coming up needs, so you can adjust your draft accordingly to see what people are. If you have no QB and you know 3 teams after you're looking for the same thing, you might want to grab. Like I said, its visuals are amazing. I know a lot of guys that don't play a whole lot of fantasy sports really love this site and really love using the platform just because it's very user friendly. The visuals are great. It's a lot of fun to mess around with. Gives you tags where you can get to other information such as podcasts and Fantasy Sports Pro and things of that nature that some of these other platforms don't offer. I know I've really enjoyed using it, but I want to get your thoughts. Who's used Sleeper? And what have you thought? And what do you think is their best feature on this platform? Please leave us some comments below. Let us know what you think and share it with the rest of us. But guys, thanks for following along in this series. We'll have another one for you next week. Remember, like, subscribe, get notified for our next upcoming videos, and check out some of our other podcasts and our weekly show as well. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.